Pitch bending notes from the piano roll in FL Studio is great with native plugins, but when you try to do it using a third-party plugin, it just doesn't work anymore. You can draw in the pitch bends, but yeah, that's just a lot of fiddling, and who likes to do that? But I found this great little plugin for FL Studio that allows you to do pitch bends with third-party plugins as well. Let's have a look. So I stumbled upon this little project called Bendy Redo by Super Joe Bob, shout out to him. And he made an FL Studio native plugin that supports doing pitch bends, but also some other things like note panning and stuff like that in third-party plugins. So if you want to use it, you'll have to go to the releases here, click the latest release and then download it. Once it's downloaded, you'll need to extract this folder and then double-click install Bendy, which will install the plugin to your FL Studio folder. So this is not a VST plugin, it's an FL Studio plugin, and that has to be installed in the FL Studio directory. But this installer takes care of that for you. Now let's have a look in FL Studio what that can do. First of all, we'll need to load up Bendy. As you'll see, Bendy is just a MIDI plugin, so it has no output. Then you'll need to load up the second plugin where you want to do pitch bends. In this case, I'm going to use Sample Tank. Let's load some violins. We'll need to make sure that the port for Bendy and the MIDI port for Sample Tank are the same. So let's change the input port, for example, to, I don't know, 5 here. And then we can also set the port 5 in Bendy. If we play a note in Bendy, it should play in Sample Tank, so that's what we want. Now we can just start drawing in notes. Now if we want to try a pitch bend here, we can have a listen at that. You might notice that the pitch bend is not correct yet, so it did bend up, but it did not bend up the right amount. So if we want to make sure that's correct, we'll have to look in our plugin how the MIDI pitch bends are done. And here we can see that the bends are set to 2, so this is in Sample Tank the maximum that it will bend. We'll have to set the same here in Bendy. And now if we want to do a bend, it will go from this note to this note correctly. You can make it as long as you want the bend. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Earlier you'd have to do something like this and then change the pitch here. So you have to like draw that in, which is, yeah, just awful. Oh, and I forgot to mention this, but when the pattern loops, it also forgets to reset the pitch. So then you get this. So let's try that with another plugin as well. One a lot of you might use is Contact. Let's load that up. Let's use input port 6 here. Load a new Bendy as well. We'll set this one to 6. Let's find a little instrument. Alright, so I loaded this jazz guitar into Contact. In the options I changed the pitch bend range to -12 and +12, so this is the maximum amount that we can use. In Bendy I then also set the bend range to 12. Now when we go to our piano roll, we can create a note here and then create a second note with a pitch bend. So yeah, it's that easy. So yeah, that works pretty great. Big shout out to Super Joe Bob for making this plugin, super nice. Alright, just wanted to show that to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you do, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Alright, see you guys later.